The average size of Bristol Bay sockeye salmon, it's a record low. This is from the National Fisherman, and it was published on the 25th of July, 2024. As the season comes to an end, data from this year's sockeye salmon harvest in the Bristol Bay area shows record lows. According to Undercut News, harvests in the area have surpassed the preseason forecast. Still, the average size of the sockeye salmon being landed has been the lowest on record. On the 23rd of July, Bristol Bay commercial fishermen had harvested almost 30.2 million sockeye salmon, and the 2024 preseason harvest was forecasted to be roughly 26 million fish. The peak of the sockeye run has already come and gone in the Bay region, where most of the Alaska species is harvested. Alaska Department of Fish and Game said that the daily catch numbers are on the decline. Fishing is starting to wrap up altogether. Many harvesters have pulled their boats out of the water for the season. 384,000 fish were caught on July the 22nd. This number has declined since July the 4th, when fishermen hauled in around 2 million fish a day. The average size of all four major age classes of sockeye salmon are the lowest we have ever seen. The average weight was 4.2 pounds. For the Bay region, due to significant return of sockeyes with 2 years of ocean growth. Additional data shows lower numbers of sockeye with 3 years of ocean growth returning to the Bristol Bay, and their average weight was around 5.5 pounds. The harvest is behind last year's in every region except Prince William Sound, where sockeye fishermen hauled in more than 3 million fish. Fishermen have harvested 92% of the projected sockeye harvest forecasted for the 2024 season. There's still lots of fish being harvested, but for some reason this year they're smaller than normal. Seems to be more 2-year-old fish returning than normal, but still the average size of the salmon is the lowest ever recorded. Lots of reasons for that, of course, but normally when the average size drops dramatically, it's lack of food. Not saying that's the cause here, but something is keeping these fish smaller than normal. Even though there's younger fish coming in, they're still on average smaller than they should be. Don't know how many years they've been keeping this record. It doesn't say here, it would be good to know. But saying that it's the lowest on record, it's not a good sign. But still seems to be a lot of fish being harvested. 30 million salmon is a lot of fish, that's for sure. And they forecasted it to be around 26 million. So they caught a lot more fish than they were expecting. But unfortunately, they seem a bit smaller. It still seems to be a fairly successful season for most fishermen. And at the end of the day, that is the main thing. Hopefully they get a decent price. And that seems to be a lot better than last year as well.